2020, for all of its ups and downs, is almost over. It's difficult finding the motivation to get out of the house with the rise in COVID cases and the colder weather upon us, and without spending a lot of money. Sometimes, you just gotta think outside of the box. Elmwood Park is a small park off the beaten path, nestled right in between several Syracuse neighborhoods, unassuming but with some quaint trails of its own and a nice little stream running through it. It's nice to get out and get fresh air, even in the winter, so don't let gray skies and a global pandemic keep you down. Shortly after I bought my house in 2013, we adopted a new kitty. Kiki is one of those cats whose full-grown size was perpetually kitten-esque. Though she was a little skittish at first, she grew to crave my attention and do bold, silly things like sleeping right on my chest every night or jumping up on the bathroom sink to drink water directly from the faucet. As 2020 comes to a close, I had to make the difficult decision of putting Kiki down after a sudden health complication. I'm going to miss her so much, but I do have some more uplifting cat-related news. Over the summer, I started seeing a stray cat in my backyard. First, it would dart away when I opened my back door to go on my deck, but after a while I started seeing the little guy sleeping on my patio furniture. He was very skinny, had dirty fur, and had a little scar on his forehead. I left out some cat treats once, as I assumed he was very hungry, and over time, he grew comfortable with me being out back with him. He would disappear for a couple days here and there, or on rainy days, but as sure as the sun came up, he'd be back again relaxing on those clearer days. Since he was a regular on my property over the next few months, I decided to make a temporary shelter for him with a cardboard box and a blanket, and I split my cat's wet food with him in the morning. Eventually, I replaced the cardboard shelter with a plastic tub, and he now had a more permanent place to keep out of the elements. I contacted the CNY Cat Coalition to see about getting his shots, possibly getting him a foster family, and getting him off the streets before winter. Time passed, and due to the pandemic, there weren't as many volunteers or foster families available. Once I saw him shivering in the shelter during a cold rain, I decided to foster him myself in my basement through the upcoming colder months. Meet a much happier and healthier Cooper, a name I begrudgingly gave him because I don't want to necessarily get a new cat, so I worried that naming him would get me more attached. Either way, I'm happy to see how far he's come since the scrawny, hungry stray he was only several months back, and I hope I can find him a forever home eventually. And in the meantime, he's eating like a king. I'm bringing him to a clinic and hopefully giving him a much better life than the snowy streets of Syracuse would have given him. "2020, for all of its ups and downs, is almost over." I'm going to try focusing on the upsides going into the new year. I have time off from work to reset. I'm surrounded by some of the best people in my life, and I look forward to expanding my horizons on this channel. I have a few places in mind already to share with you, and some new ways to share my experiences as well. Happy holidays, everyone, and have a safe and happy new year.